Well, hello folks, welcome along to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet, and we have today a lovely delivery on this fine Monday afternoon from Koper. I think I've gone wrong there. From Koper in western Slovenia, which is where we left off last time as we completed all the achievements in Slovenia, and we're going all the way down to Rome in Italy. And there's reason for doing this, which I'll talk about in a second, because there's something that I'm not certain about, which it'd be kind of cool to get your thoughts on that. We'll find out in the episode, but I'll let you know why I'm not certain quite what route we're going to be taking at the moment. But as you can see, we have visited the entirety of Koper, had a good old look round, and it's time to move on. Time to go into Italy and try and complete some of the remaining achievements that we've got out there, which would be nice. So we're going to drive on out here out of Koper, and then I want to have another little chat with you about what route we're taking and why I think it might be a little bit problematic. I'll see you in a second. What the hell? What was that? Where did that vehicle come from? Right. I think that car just came straight out into me, which is annoying. I guess I was just driving. I don't think there was any. I don't think that. I know I say it a lot, but I'm 99% sure that was not my fault. That was very poor driving on behalf of that car. Not at all something I would do. Oh dear me. I was thinking, should we say anything about the perfect delivery? Clearly not. But I don't. Does it count when someone just randomly drives out at you like that? I don't think it does. It feels a little bit unfair, that. So yeah, we're driving here out of Koper at the minute. We didn't even get as far as the city limits before the perfect delivery was quashed. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed about that, if I'm being honest. Right, so what route are we going to be doing? Let's go and have a quick look at this, because this is not the route that we're going to be doing. I've got a plan, folks. I've got a plan. Let me know what you think about this plan. So the game is trying to route me down here, through Venice, down a road we've been on before, all the way down here into Rome. I think there's a quicker route. So what I'm wanting to do, and I can't make the game take this route for some reason, but I'm wanting to come here into Trieste, which is a city we are yet to pick up in the Imperator achievement. So that'll be city number 24 out of 27. And if you look here, there is what looks like a ferry from Trieste all the way to Ancona, and then you're just across the way. So I'm planning to go into Trieste. We're going to try and take the ferry here into Ancona, and then we'll drive across country. We'll pick up Terni here, which is another place we haven't got, and then we're going to drive into Rome from the north, and we've not done that yet, which would be another one of the ways into Rome, or the many roads lead to Rome. So there's 4 different routes into Rome, and that will be route number 2 that we've done. We've come from the east. Now this will be coming from the north. I think the south one, we left Rome, so we've got to go back that way. And I think we need to take this road here as well. But so that will pick up one of those. But yeah, I think this should be fine. We should be okay going towards Trieste and taking that ferry. My worry is because I've not taken a ferry when it's not been on my route before. So I don't know whether you absolutely have to have the route sort of booked in, and that's, you're on that ferry because, the company's booked you on that ferry. You can't go otherwise. I don't know if that's the case. I also don't know whether the reason it's not showing up as a potential option is because the little dotted line on the map isn't real. So that is a possibility as well. So yeah, don't know quite whether we will or won't. I feel we will. I feel we're more likely to be able to take that route than not. But yeah, I'm sure you're either going to be laughing at me in the comments because you know we're going to have a fruitless journey over there trying to take it. But we've got to pick up Trieste anyway if we want to get this achievement. So I don't think we lose anything, and potentially we'll be on the ferry for a bunch of time, and that will be fine. And Trieste was one of the new Italian cities, so that's the newest Italian city in the game, one that they put in for the West Balkans DLC because it provides a route to the West Balkans from the base game. So it should be quite pretty, I imagine, as well, which I think we want to go down there. Yeah, I think it should be quite a pretty little town, I presume. I'm not seeing anything. I plan to go there before the West Balkans DLC hit, and then I was going to take a ferry from there into the West Balkans, but it arrived before I could get down, which was a little bit frustrating. So yeah, let me know in the comments whether I am going to be pleased and get the ferry ride across or not. And I'm guessing the reason it's if it is fine, the reason it's not picking it up perhaps is because the route that's provided is always going to be the quickest route, and because we're going by ferry, it's perhaps quite a slow thing. But this is a World of Trucks drive, so actually it only matters in real world time, not game time, how long it takes me. So in reality, because it's not going to take me very long in real world time, because you know you go on the ferry and you get off the ferry a second later, actually it might be a quicker drive in those contexts, but not sure, really not sure at all. But we will keep on driving, not very far to go, I think, until Trieste, because I've whittled on for ages. In fact, yeah, not far at all, it's quite close, so we're just going to go over the border. I'll go into Trieste and we will see whether we can do that. I want to show you Trieste because I think it's going to be really pretty. I've got one of these Saturday night, so I'm going to have one of these as I'm driving. I don't recommend that in real life, but for ETS2, why not? Cheers. Oh, we have picked up Trieste and we're nowhere blooming near it. So this bit must have been included in the game, although I still think, I mean, we haven't gone over a border yet. So I don't, unless it was one of these, I know there's a word for it, but there's certain countries where borders aren't required, and people keep telling me the name for it, and I can't remember what it is, but I guess it's something to do with that, the Schadenfreude country or something. Being from the UK, it's not something that immediately comes to my mind. Anyway, this is Trieste. Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice. I mean, all these kind of I've seen this quite a lot. These kind of glassy things on the side of roads. This actually, I've never seen this on an actual road. Is this something that you have in mainland Europe? It seems to be quite a number of places. Certainly Italy has it in quite a number of places, but I think I've seen it elsewhere. Is that actually something that you have physically seen when driving around? Because it's a bit weird. Right, tunnel into Trieste. I guess we're a little bit over the speed limit, so we want to take a left. I think we can only take a left, so that should be fine. Yeah, we can only go left. Right, I'll see you when we get to the ferry terminal. We've got questions to answer, folks. Well, it didn't take us long. We're here already. I can't see a barrier. Barrier is up, so I guess we just can. Barrier's not up. Barrier's definitely not up. Oh, I didn't see that in the sun. Oh, that's so annoying. Every bloody time we get done. Right, there's two. I think we want to go here. I think. What did I do there? I must have just caught it. I mean, these cars are getting battered around behind me, but it's fine. fine. No one will notice. I think that's the key thing. Right, so it feels like we're going into an airport. Just, I don't know why. It feels very, very. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's not the nicest place. We'll take a picture of that. That might be the thumbnail. Really sell it. Or maybe this side. Maybe this side. Oh. Oh. I'll have the Euro Truck Simulator SCS wanting to use this, won't they, for all their marketing? That's almost guaranteed. Right, let's drive forward, and I think I can see the boat, folks. Well, I can see lots of boats, but I don't know if any of them are the ones we can get on. Okay, barrier here, but we actually know it's down because it's got one of these signs, hasn't it? So I'm so frustrated if I hit that barrier, because I done exactly the same thing just off camera when I was going to pick this trailer up. Didn't see it at all in the sun and just barreled into it because I thought the barrier was a little bit further on. I feel such a fool. Such a fool of a toque. Right. In we go. Right, fingers crossed, folks. Fingers crossed we are allowed to go to Ancona. As we don't need to arrive quite this fast, I don't think. Right, there we go. Let's see. What are we allowed to? We can go to Ancona. It's a 10-hour ferry journey, and that is going to solve our sleep problem. And I suspect we should arrive there in the morning. Let's go. Right, it's not the morning. It's 3. Well, it is the morning. It's 3:42. So it's maybe more morning than it needs to be. Right, we've got to go out of here, and we were allowed to do it. So, route should be set now. I do want to nip into another town along the way. I think we mentioned that Turney is the town we're going to go. So let's quickly have a look at the route. So we've been in Ancona before when we sort of popped down here. Right, why does it want me to go up there? Right. There we go. No, I want to go that way. So we're going to go into Turney, and we'll turn around on the roundabout. This is going to be an interesting drive, I think, over this area here. It's quite a long drive all the way across Italy with nothing there at all. So that will be fun. Right, folks, I think we need to get driving. So you've seen this before, so I think I'm just going to get on with the drive, and we won't go to sleep. And I'll come back when it starts to get light, and I'll show you where we are. I think this is going to be a pretty one, folks. I hope it is anyway. All the way across Italy. Imagine olive country, those sort of things. Right, folks, see you shortly. Just before we go anywhere, I just noticed we are only 4 hours 55 away, so this is a much quicker route. It's just that 10 hours on the truck, that ferry that did us. So we've got to be careful with that. The potentially taking the ferry for these World of Trucks events routes actually can be a lot quicker if we're smart with it, which is kind of nice. They've got some sort of tram here. I've not seen any evidence of it, just its rails. Right, folks. Right, I'll definitely move on now, and we'll be driving out across the wasteland of central Italy, and I'll have some gelato on the way. See you in a bit. This is rather cool. We're just sort of driving out. We've just sort of out of Ancona, for just outside sort of the main road. There's lots of little turns and stuff to get out, but now I have no idea what this all looks like, but it looks like we're in the middle of like rocks and hills and all sorts of. Look at this. I don't know what we're driving through at the minute. I'm going to just have a check. Let's make it day, and we'll see what we're driving through, because this could be quite cool. Look at this. Yeah. Well, this is a bit of a surprise. Bloody hell. I mean, impressive, eh? and there was absolutely nothing to give it away. But you can see just behind us the sun is coming up, so that's pretty nice. And we've got a road to our right here. I don't know if that goes even more into the hills, but we're going to carry on. That goes to FERRY. Well, I think we've been there. We've got a little sort of town here as we fly over the top of that railway crossing, and it's just beautiful, isn't it? As the sun kind of crests above these hills, we're starting to see what's around us. It's coming up to 5 o'clock, but you know, it's that kind of reveal. It's so cool. What a drive. What mountains are these? I don't know my Italian geography very well. Certainly have never been here. I did not realise there was a mountain range running through the centre of Italy, and that probably makes me... Oh, no, I did. There is... What's it called? Ooh. Oh, no, it's gone. Yeah, I did know about this, but I can't think what they are. So enlighten me in the comments, put me out of my stupidity. But they are big. They are pretty enormous. Going through whatever this is, city of something. Everyone just getting up, having their breakfast. We've been on the road for ages. Right, folks, let's drive on. Well, we'll see what this looks like when the sun is properly up. Not that far to go, I think, until we are starting to think about coming off the road here to Terni, and then it's not far to Rome at all. So it's not the longest drive today, but I'll see you in a bit. Is that the sun just hitting the side of us? Oh, Christ, and that was almost us hitting the side of the coach there, but yeah, what a drive this. I did not see this one coming. It's amazing how many of these drives there are. I was kind of thinking of doing like a top 5 roads video for the West Balkans. So if you've got any thoughts on what are your favourite roads in the West Balkans where you get a really spectacular drive, then put them down in the comments, and maybe they'll get included in that video. It won't be part of this series, it'll be part of another, just some other sort of ETS2 content that I'm going to be doing. But yeah, that should be fun. But this is a sort of surprise contender for something like that in Italy. Oh, now we're in the forests. It's glorious. All these trucks going on this possibly narrow roads. Right, folks. Well, we'll see you in a bit. And hopefully I will have not crashed off one of these things and fallen down to the road below. So, yeah, wish me luck. Right, just coming on Terni there. We don't even need to go in there, so that's pretty good. We can just whiz past it. I actually did remember what I think is the name of the mountain range that at least I had in the back of my mind. So I'm either going to redeem myself here somewhat, or even compound my stupidity. Not sure which it is, because I'm not sure if I'm right with this, but I thought it might be the Dolomites. Not 100% sure, but I had that in my head as an Italian mountain range. So I may or may not be right. Probably editor me will be laughing, or quietly impressed with myself. Right, just let me sort this map situation out. So that is 25 out of 27 of the Imperator cities that we've needed to pick up. So we're doing really well there, I think. Only 2 more to go. I think there's Florence, which is one fairly major city that we haven't managed to do. And then I think it's a smaller place, that one of the ones that we haven't, or the last one remaining, which is Casino, which I think I remember a football team with that name, but it's not. We need to go here to Roma. Yeah, it's not, definitely not something a town I knew about or know anything about at all. But that's what we've got left. So we should be picking up that fairly soon. Right, off we go to Rome, folks. Not very far away. 55 miles to our destination, 1 hour 22, and I think the roads are going to be a lot easier from here on in. Really cheap tolls these are. Okay, you're going there. I think I can stay in this road. We want to be possibly heading right. I'm not 100% sure. We can't go right, so definitely we're going this way. And there we go. Many roads lead to Rome. We've got 2 out of 4, so I guess this is one of the roads. Maybe it's because we can't actually turn back. Where is the police? Where are they? Is that them? I mean, they were a long way behind. I don't think they could tell what speed I was going. Oh, there they are. I beg to disagree, sir. Does that say carbonara on the side of their car? Sponsored. I imagine that's the police. I thought it was Polizia or something. Was that the Spanish? So maybe each police car has the name of pasta on the side of the car, because Italy is that stereotypical. Oh dear. Right. Getting hysterical now. Right, let's get going. I'll see you in a little bit. Hopefully we are not being caught by the police, but we've got the two movement forwards to the next achievements that we're trying to get. So we're a little bit closer with each one of those. So that's pretty pleasing. But a little way to go still to complete both of those. So I'll see you, I think, when we get into Rome itself. Alright folks, just coming off here, and we will head back on ourselves, and yeah, just one mile to go to get to our destination, 5 minutes of driving. It's interesting, it seems like there's a lot of like the major landmarks that you'd expect to see in the game you don't necessarily see in the major cities. I don't know. I didn't see anything when we were in Rome last time. I certainly didn't see anything in Paris. So I don't know why that is. Whether they're in some way copyrighted, so they can't put these things into the game. It's disappointing, really, because you would love to see, like, I don't know. Is the Trevi Fountain in Rome? It is, isn't it? The one that's. Yeah, we had a quiz on there last time where they get sort of like ridiculous amounts of money every year from it, sort of hundreds of thousands of pounds every year, and it goes to the Catholic Church. Are we going in there? No, we're going in the next one, which is a place we haven't been to. That's good. So let's nip in here. We are coming into, what is this place? Auto Alonso. This guy's washing the front of the car. We'll go on the fifth. We'll just junk it in there just for today. We'll be back on the reversing train soon, but I wasn't feeling it. Wasn't feeling it today. Right, should be in. No. There we go. Good job. We are done, folks. Another job well done. 253 miles taken. Wasn't bad at all, was it? We're going towards level 29, which is excellent. So I think next time up we'll be kind of working our way through to try and complete the Imperator achievement. I also want to get up to Genoa, to that quarry just north of it, to do the Michelangelo achievement there, which is taking a job from that quarry. And then we'll think about what we're going to do after that. Anyway, folks, if you enjoyed the episode, as always, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.